Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Today's my latest update, but first I have to go on a little bit about the Julian Michaels, keto's bad for you. Obviously, I'm on keto. Patrick's on carnivore. I'm doing intermittent fasting, so is he. This might scare some of you who, might not care. Don't let it scare you. Do some research. It's fairly simple. I Her science is a little weird and not exactly how I understand things to be. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist, so let's leave that alone for a moment and just go to the simple fact. She is right. A reduced calorie eating a certain way will help you lose weight. It's true. It's not sustainable. I have tried it. Hundreds of people have tried it. If it works for you, you don't have a weight loss struggle to begin with. Doesn't work for some of us. It's miserable. Well, she talked about calorie restrictions. There's no calorie restrictions on keto. Well, that's not necessarily true. We time our eating, and I'm watching my calories closely. But in the beginning, you start keto or just cleaning up your diet. Like I said, the first step was getting rid of sugars and then just getting rid of junk and going to whole foods. Just doing simple stuff uh, in the beginning, then you can refine as you go. Really, that was the key to our success, is getting rid of the bad stuff and then focusing on. In the beginning, keto. Look, you're thinking diet, you're thinking hungry. Food is all you can think of because that's what you're concerned about at this time. Oh yeah, I ate everything that was in sight. I was eating 2 packs of bacon, easy. Now I'm happy with one. But my calories are, sometimes I struggle. I eat yesterday because here's my update. I'm going to tell you about my update now. So I just did a 52-hour fast. I wasn't hungry. There was one time I was hungry, and again, honestly, it's because I was thinking about food, and we were watching something with food. So it's all in the brain. I used salt and water. I did do an energy drink on the second day because work got me early, and I hadn't had enough sleep. So that did kind of break the fast. So results are, sketchy, but it was sugar free, so it shouldn't have spiked my insulin too much. I'll get an insulin reader. That's my next step. I'm going to be taking insulin readers. Um, God, the after 24 hours, there was just almost no hunger. There was a few times where I felt just a little bit. I put a pinch of salt, put some salt in my tongue, and was good to go. I was doing the salt on the tongue quite a bit because I didn't want to get dehydrated. I take a magnesium supplement and probably start a potassium supplement maybe. Just yeah, haven't really felt dehydration since the beginning. That was one of the things when we first started. Dehydration's a serious concern. When you cut out carbs, carbs carry water, and you lose a lot of water weight since you don't have the carbs in you. Your body doesn't need to hold the water. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Like again, I'm not talking here about the talk science. I'm here to tell you what I went through and how I dealt with it and how I feel. Yeah, there's way better qualified people on YouTube and everywhere else who can give you the true science. But I listen to all these people. I've spent hours upon hours watching this stuff and listening to them. Um, but yeah, so after the 30th hour, it was really simple. And then I could have went on. I could have continued on past the 50 hour. I really wasn't having any issues, but I knew with my schedule, I didn't want to be in a longer fast than I had been in the situation of my schedule I was in. So I went ahead and decided to break it. Wasn't hungry. It was a little hard to get started eating, and then I was hungry. I was good to go. I ate a pack of bacon to start, and then a steak and some chicken fingers that we breaded with pork rind crumbs, and I had a little bit of green beans. Not enough. I mean, that's just calorie wise. I was full. I was done. And calorie wise, I was not quite to 1,000. So obviously, and since I do intermittent fasting, I went ahead and decided, okay, I'm not going to do intermittent fasting today. I'm going to eat throughout the day. So, later I had some cheese, I had some pickles, I had some pork rinds, and pepperoni, and I finished a whole pack of pepperoni just today. So that got me just above 2,200 calories, and that's maintenance. That's for me, for my body. I may not have even reached maintenance, and I don't think I could have eaten another bite. So no, I don't. When we first started, I thought nothing of the calories. I took the advice from the people I told you about, and sure enough, it's really hard when you're not eating carbs and you're past those first few days of cravings. It's actually really hard to eat a whole bunch of high, good fat, protein foods and not get full. I mean, you eat a whole pack of bacon and you're full. I mean, you don't have much room for more. In the beginning. Well, now I can eat a whole pack of bacon before my meal. That's my appetizer now. But so don't worry about that. There will be, you get that done first, then you can start thinking about calories. Um, so we did weight training during the fast, 20 some odd hours into the fast at home with the weight machine and some squats and a little hit, not much. Tonight, when I wake up, I'll be doing some insanity, I think. Um, but it'll be, a high intensity, something high intensity. I'm not going to do any weights. There's nothing around here. I don't have weights with me. We're going to fix that problem. And, but no, the workout went really well in a fasted state. I felt fine. I felt strong. By the end of the fast, I was very clear-headed. I felt great. I still feel great today. I did have some problems sleeping both days because I was energetic. I just couldn't go to sleep. I take melatonin. I lay down. Some of it could be because my schedule's been a little conflicted. I sleep in the daytimes, and sometimes it messes with you if you don't keep your schedule. But it was just a little weird. It was I just didn't want to sleep. I just wasn't tired. And so it was really hard, difficult getting to sleep, and I woke up early. So that's why I drank the energy drink. I was very concerned I would be tired, and I wasn't. I actually felt good. So, and the second day, I wasn't tired. I had my normal. When you drive overnights, there's a time of night where you just get tired. It's just plain and simple. It's that darkest time just before the sun comes up, between 4 and 6 a.m. That can be a struggle. You could have slept 20 hours, and if you wake up at 3, at 4, you get a little tired. For me, it's around 4:30. Every driver's different, every person's different, but especially out in the road, not in the city, when it gets really dark, it can be that perfect time of morning can be a little hard because your internal clock messes with you. But that's normal. I had that normal problem, powered through it. I know the warning signs when I need to stop and take a nap versus when I can just power through. That didn't change, other than I think it was a little bit shorter, but it's not something I focus on, because if you focus on it, you get tired. It's just like, every time I was hungry during my fast, I was thinking about food. It was a food commercial or something on TV, or talking about something, or Patrick eating, and I need to shave. So, anyways, I'm going to put a link down below to Dr. Berg. He's the smart guy. He's the guy that his Jillian Michaels comments, and what he's seen, and his credentials, and why he knows what he's talking about. So if you have details, if you want details about why you don't have to concern yourself about this, and again, you don't have to go all the way keto. You just need to cut the sugar, you need to cut the junk, you need to cut the excessive carbs. So until next time, bye.